Rising, beautiful people. You guys are having a wonderful morning. I'm going to be doing a collective message. This is our daily collective. I pulled the cards in advance just because I wanted to kind of keep this really short. So, kind of have an idea of what the messages are. I'll let you guys come in while I get ready for this message. So I'm using the crystal spirits again for this morning, and I'm going to be using the whispers of love. Okay, these decks are listed in my description box. So if you're interested in purchasing these decks, you can definitely check out my list of recommended oracle decks and tarot decks. And that is my neighbor's dog. Girl. Um, yeah, you can check out my list of recommended decks. Um, these are Amazon affiliate links. You can purchase these decks directly through Amazon, and when you purchase, I get a tiny commission. Okay. All right. Hey, how are you, babes? Great rising. So this is a daily collective message, and this is spiritual messages. What our guides want us to know, what our angels want us to know, what the universe wants us to know. These are self development type of messages. Okay, so if this is your first time, this is definitely going to be um, more about your healing. Where's my tourmaline? Okay, I thought I had my tourmaline crystal out, but that's all right. So, hey, morning. It's great rising. You tired? Okay. All right. Great rising, everybody. Waking up, no mourning, right? We're not mourning. We're not grieving any losses. We're trying to stay in a very high vibration. Thank you guys for joining me. I know it's super early. So the two cards I pulled, because I don't want to make this super long, because these can go long. But I pulled, well, the universe basically gave me uh, aquamarine, and I actually have this stone in my possession. So it looks like this. It looks more like a greenish blue. On the card, it kind of looks like a light blue, but it's a greenish blue color. So I have that. And the spirit is saying to work with this crystal for discernment. And then the bottom of the deck, I had black tourmaline. So there could be a need to set healthy boundaries, because spirit is saying that, there's something that you need to pay attention to, something that you may have overlooked, some sort of detail. So aquamarine essentials meaning is that it enhances your clarity. It keeps you calm and gives you that calm discernment and awareness and acceptance of one's truth. More than ever, it is easy to get lost in a flood of information. While remaining focused on tasks may be difficult when your senses are overstimulated, Aquamarine Spirit has appeared to tell you that you really do have what it takes to sort it out and become clear as you make decisions. Your powers of discernment are now magnified, and you are poised to make healthy choices for yourself and for the good of y'all. Crystals can be found when looking carefully at big rock formations or a layer of earth. If you call on the help of the conscious universe and work with the energy of aquamarine, you can see what sparkles and calls for your attention, and you can quickly understand it too. Take a deep breath and be patient as you practice discernment and observe details you might have overlooked before. First, one at a time, and then in unison. Know that your ability to recognize the importance of small details is supported by the conscious universe. You are on the brink of attaining some powerful insight, and Aquamarine Spirit has come to show you the way. All right, so you need to be discerning, and there's some sort of detail that you may have overlooked. No, this is a collective message. This is not just for Cancer. This is for everybody watching this morning. Thank you for joining. Great rising to you, beautiful. These are collective spiritual messages. This is like spirit is talking to us and giving us messages about what we need to do. Spirit is asking us to have discernment and to be patient while we try to kind of see the details of some sort of information. Spirit is trying to give you messages, and you're overlooking the message, maybe not paying attention to the details because you may be stressed the fuck out about something. There could be confusion about something. Let's see what this is about. I'm gonna pull a Whispers of Love message. What is this about, Spirit? Yeah, miracles and blessings. So Spirit says, pay attention to the details because we're trying to bring in a miracle and a blessing, but you may overlook it. It says, look to your inner strength. You can't. It's like you want to give up. Somebody out here is tired, okay, and you want to give up, and that's just what it is. You're tired. You feel like the universe is not supporting you. You feel like you're not getting the answers you're looking for. You're kind of you're just, oh, you're welcome. You just feel tired. And if this resonates, please let me know. Because you're not here for it just because. This is because Spirit wants you to hear something this morning or this AM. I'm trying not to say morning. I'm trying not to say that word. Words are powerful. I've been saying a lot of negative words, but I'm triggered by the full moon. I'm ruled by the moon. So I was highly triggered yesterday. I'm a little bit triggered. I'm just gonna let you guys know in advance. Um, you know, but the point that I'm trying to make is there's something here that makes you feel like you're not strong enough, or you feel beaten down, you feel exhausted by your experiences. You don't understand why you're going through certain things. You don't understand why things are taking so long. But Spirit says there's a miracle and blessing that they're trying to bring to you. But you just need to kind of be open minded so that you can see it. You don't see it as a blessing. And it's like, ugh, well, how is this a blessing? Like, bruh, like, can we just take a moment to just take a deep fucking breath? I'm very transparent on my channel. I don't do the fluff. This is about real life. And right now in real life, I feel like shit. I feel like, there's just certain things that we go through that's just completely absurd. And I get that we got to learn lessons. I do readings for people and I understand. Please know that I do understand. I do have a higher awareness. I'm not saying this because I don't have an awareness of the universe's plan. I'm not saying that I don't see the bigger picture, but I'm saying my human self in this moment is tired. Fuck the bigger picture. Fuck the lessons. Fuck the fucking divine masculine. Because I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Fuck a twin flame. I want peace. I don't know about y'all. I'm triggered. I'm gonna try not to be too triggered. Like, fuck all of that shit. Like, fuck it. I didn't ask for no fucking divine masculine. I didn't ask for no fucking goddamn spiritual gifts. I didn't ask to be a fucking tarot reader. I want to be a regular ass motherfucking person and go about my motherfucking day and business without always having to fucking be tested and to go through a bunch of bullshit, to jump through a bunch of hoops for the bare minimum. I'm tired. Y'all already know I don't give a fuck about what anybody got to say about how I express myself. So if you feel offended, gracefully go find another channel that's going to coddle your delusion, because I don't do that on this channel. Because a lot of times people push false optimism, and then that causes you to be complacent. It causes you not to address your real feelings. It causes you to suppress, repress, when you are meant to purge and release and to live in your truth. Part of this message of Aquamarine is to discern your truth. Now, I did about the relationship message. So if you're kind of thinking if you're worried about a relationship, let me read the relationship message for you guys, because that could be why you're here. Okay. Slow down and look carefully, for there are details that need your time. It says this is a message of Aquamarine Spirit, which can help you to become crystal clear, both in communicating your needs and in understanding those of others. Somebody's about to reach out to you. I feel it. I think I'm agitated because Spirit has been letting me know that people are about to reach out to me. And these are people that I don't want nothing to do with. But for some reason, they feel like, oh, you should communicate. You should forgive. Okay, I do forgive them. But why do I have to talk to them? Like, I don't want to talk to them. Leave me alone. Like, I don't want to. Right. Okay, anyways. Um, so it says spirit wants you to pay attention to the details. This is really about the way you're communicating. And a lot of you guys are going to be very triggered, and somebody's about to trigger the fuck out of you. And somebody's going to be coming back, trying to get into your good graces, but they're going to come back in a way, or they're going to communicate in a way that doesn't satisfy you. It's like you low key want this person to communicate and give you some answers, but what they say or how they say it is going to trigger you, and you're going to need to be calm and have discernment. Also, boundaries, because this is what this card is, but I'm going to get to that. Let me finish. It says old patterns may cause you to overlook new information, materials that can give you important insights into your relationship and assist you in making the right choice for yourself. Trust what you notice. If you're feeling a sense of deja vu when it comes to your relationships, it's the conscious universe calling you to learn the lesson of aquamarine. Be discerning and observant, and you will surely make the decisions that are for the highest good of all. Somebody's about to come in and play with you, because this card is about boundaries. Why is Spirit saying if you feel a sense of deja vu? Because that means that something's going to come around that feels very similar. It could be the same person or somebody that is coming in. It's a similar lesson, and Spirit is like, and this is what I don't like, because Spirit purposely put these people in your path. Like, you're working hard on yourself, you're doing good, you feeling strong, and here they come and bring a fuck boy to come mess that up. They're dangling some sort of temptation in front of you. It's fucking cruel, but whatever. Whatever. Anyways, child, because you know they like to block me with a lot of stuff. So let me not say too much, because they know me and they know my mouth. Anyways, your ability to note details benefits you right now. They want you to pay attention. Either you could mess up an opportunity, or there's an opportunity there could be some sort of blessing in disguise. It could be that something comes in and you're meant to reject it, and that is the blessing, because it's saying that you're strong, right? It says look to your inner strength, and look, this person's coming in with an offer, but he got a mask on. Stop playing with us. Or he may not be revealing everything, or she may not reveal everything, but that doesn't mean that you got to be harsh or you got to push it away. Maybe you need to be patient and to really look beyond the surface level. Okay. So it could be different, but I'm feeling a strong need of, of, boundaries here, because it kind of feels like somebody's coming back around to play, or they're coming back around, and your old patterns, your old fears, your old trust issues may come up, and you can immediately shut this down, and it could be a blessing. So let's see. Tell us why Aquamarine is here, and what does Aquamarine want us to learn? Yeah, somebody's coming in the moon energy, shadow energy. What is it that you can't see with this communication or this attempt to a renewal? Well, what Spirit wants you to know is that someone may be coming towards you, feminine, wearing a mask. I can't make this up. And it's annoying, because it's like, why? Why can't you just send somebody decent? Why can't it just be somebody single? Or why can't it just be somebody stable, or somebody that's not a fucking narcissist, or somebody that's not a fucking child in an adult body? Like, why can't you just do that? Why does it always got to be some bullshit? Like, I just want to know. This is a serious question, you guys. I know that I'm not the only person asking these questions. And sometimes I feel that way too. Bams. And yes, Karen Bishop. Yeah, I'm single too. Been single for a lot, for a while. And I'm sorry, because when I come on here, and when it's a full moon, you guys gotta bear with me. I pick up so much like a sponge, and sometimes it's not even my energy. It's just because of my gifts and because of who I am. Me being a water sign, me being a Cancer, me being a Pisces, well, Vedic, I have strong Piscean placements, and it's a lot of stuff that it's this just the way my whole chart is set up. I feel like yes, this time I'm very sensitive, and I am going to pick up people's energies, and I am going to be very agitated because everybody else is fucking agitated. But a lot of people don't talk about the way they really feel. I'm here for it. I'm with the fucking shits. I'm with the shits. I'm gonna talk about the shit that people don't want to fucking talk about. I'm gonna talk about the fucking BS that the universe be putting us through, and it's fucking annoying. And I'm tired of this bullshit. And yes, you're supposed to be faithful and compliant, and just let them come in and just destroy everything that you're working so hard for just to get a fucking lesson. No, it's for your highest good. I get all of that bullshit, but guess what? I would rather the fuck not. Leave me the fuck alone and keep these people away from me. If they're gonna come in and fucking play with me, your job is to protect me. Leave, let it block them off because I don't got time. Girl, I don't even know. So it's just, and I'm not saying this because I'm trying to be negative, and I'm not a negative person. I'm being real about how I feel. And, I guess because of the full moon, this is a time for purging. This is a time, with the Aries energy, and I'm an Aries rising, by the way, in tropical. It is going to kind of give you that edge. You got to be careful though, because it could, Aries could kind of, Aries is a very intense energy. So I'm really trying to kind of rein in my anger. But oh, baby, let me tell you, yesterday I was not having it, especially when Spirit revealed to me that they wanted me to reconcile with somebody that I absolutely have no, I have no intentions on even when like it's. I told Spirit, I said it's not happening. I said that if I got to be, if that's the person I'm meant to be with, I'd rather be by my motherfucking self. Period.com. I don't give a fuck. I don't want that person. I am not settling. I'm not, and I don't want them. There's nothing about them that inspires me. I don't want that. I want what the fuck I want and what I fucking deserve. Period. Stop trying to bring in these motherfuckers that you think that I can heal. It's not my job to heal everybody. That's their mama job. If their mama raised them wrong, that's their fucking business. I'm not going to be a surrogate mother. I'm not going to be here to heal nobody. And then I got to be the sacrificial lamb all the motherfucking time. I'm not doing that. Spirit says honesty is essential. But this person's wearing a fucking mask. So what can't we? So what's on the? What can't we see? Because Spirit says use your discernment. What is it that you can't see about this spark or this new beginning? What's this miracle about? Honesty is essential. Is someone coming in with lies, deception? Spirit says trust your higher self, and this is why Aquamarine is here, because Spirit says you need to use your higher self. Again, it's a test, of course. Why not? Why not test them one more time? Why not stretch them until their breaking point? Because that's the whole purpose. They're cracking you open, they're breaking you down so that you can finally surrender and let them have their let them have their way. Because a lot of us are in resistance. A lot of us are very rebellious, like fucking teenagers. I don't give a damn. Just like if you're a mom and you got a rebellious teen that don't want to fucking listen, that's the way the fuck I feel sometimes when Spirit be telling me shit. I be mad. I be mad because I pray all the fucking time. I talk to God all the time. I don't have nobody else to talk to. So I talk to God and I be telling him I'm upset because I've been patient. I've been working really hard and I shouldn't have to deal with this bullshit. I'm tired of these lessons. Leave me the fuck alone. The fuck? Just leave me alone. I'd rather be by myself. So what is it that we need to see? What is the truth? You have new love, a new phase in love, but you have to pay attention to the red flags. And that's why the book, and if you're just joining, I'm talking about Aquamarine Spirit. And I'm talking about how Spirit is asking you to pay attention to the finer details and not to let your old patterns, your old patterns or whatever, um, get in the way. Maybe old patterns for you could be like not attracting or not um, falling for tactics like you used to. Because some of us, sometimes we get caught up and we see the good in people, and we give people chances, and we maybe not use our discernment, because the ideal of the perfect relationship or the ideal of a person may kind of sweep us off our feet, and we don't tend to see a situation for what it is. Or there could be a situation that can be beneficial, but we may not be able to kind of see that because we are so wounded from our past experiences. And this is an opportunity for you to really use your discernment and your intuition, listening to your higher self here on this situation. But it looks like there's a false master. It looks like there could be a little bit of deception. Spirit is saying that there could be a new energy coming around you or a new phase in love that is going to require you to pay attention to the red flags. The card says tune into the subtle energy that you are receiving about the situation. It says listen to the messages from your body. It says trust your gut and listen to your intuition, right? And yes, even though I'm expressing myself in this manner, you may not be used to that, and that might be off putting for you, and that's okay. Like I said, this is my channel. This is, free expression, and this is how I'm going to express myself. So if you feel uncomfortable, if you want to go towards you, if you're looking for something more fluffy, rainbow butterfly, this is not the channel for you, because I don't do that bullshit here. But if you're looking for something that is going to give you clarity, I think that this message here is kind of giving you forewarning of how to handle a situation that's about to come your way. And the situation that's about to come your way is going to require you to pay attention. And in order for you to pay attention, you're going to have to really tap into your higher self and not really let the mind interject, because you know how the mind could play tricks on you sometimes, right? When we try to overanalyze, overthink, or be too logical, it kind of can confuse us, because sometimes we're confusing intuition. Sometimes we're just ego or think thoughts that may be illusory. And illusory means illusions, like something that's not real, right? It's a perception that could be skewed, because you might be wanting something to be or thinking that something's a certain way, and it might not be that particular way. And that's why Spirit is saying, pay attention to the details, beloved, so that you don't get caught up in another cycle, or maybe not miss an opportunity that may be good for you. So, just to kind of reiterate the message for you this morning for Aquamarine, it says this stone enhances clarity, gives you calm discernment and awareness and acceptance of one's truth. Okay, this is about seeing shit for what it is, not getting caught up in no fantasies. This is what the stone looks like. If you have it, work with it in meditation. If you don't have it, maybe you can purchase it, because it does help with discernment. Spirit says, take a deep breath and be patient as you practice discernment and observe details you might have overlooked before. What is it that you might be overlooking? Because Spirit says, pay attention to the red flags. Not necessarily saying these red flags are bad, but mostly listening to your body, your gut, and your intuition. Your gut is your instincts, intuition, higher self, and your body's going to give you messages. You feel anxiety, fear. Does a situation make you feel uncomfortable? So pay attention to those signs, because those messages are important. So black tourmaline, let's talk about backstone and see why we have someone coming in with a false mask. So some of you guys paying attention to the red flags when it comes to new energy. It says essential meaning of black tourmaline. I do have the stone. I don't have it on me. It's in my room probably. Healthy boundaries, repelling and dispelling unwanted energy, shielding and protection, healthy interdependence. So this is about protecting your energies, beloveds. Okay. Yeah. No, I'm just saying that because I could see people coming in and leaving, because they're so used to positivity. And I had someone tell me one time before I did their reading that they had anxiety issues, that they wanted me to keep everything positive. And I wanted to ask, well, do you want me to be honest? But I didn't even respond because I was like, I'm not going to feed into no fantasy, anything for anybody. Because I would be doing you a disservice. My job is to use my voice. I got a lot of Gemini placements, Vedic astrology, lots of it, Gemini placements, especially Mercury. I'm meant to speak, and I'm meant to orate, and I'm meant to teach and all that jazz. But I'm also meant to be honest and be myself. And I can't function or feel comfortable with being inauthentic. And this is just how I feel this morning. So, like I said, with the full moon and everything, um, it is a time for us to really kind of release some pent up emotions and really just kind of be honest with why we feel the way we feel. And yes, of course, not stay in the energy. Yes, of course, work with the energies, but we don't do toxic positivity on this channel, and I don't do forced optimism either. I'm not gonna preach false optimism as if that's the cure all. It's not the cure all, because you could say affirmations all day. You could be fake positive all day, but that's not going to cure wounds, and that's not going to stop you from having repetitive patterns or repetitive faded lessons, right? The task or mission is for us to transcend these karmic patterns coming out of South Node, moving into our North Node. And this is also to kind of go through a process where we're self actual, finding our self actualization through our experiences, and showing up in life fully authentic, and breaking free of the restrictions, self-limiting beliefs, low self-esteem, low self-value, low self-worth. This is about finding our confidence, finding our voice, and being comfortable in the body that is housing your soul and spirit, right? We're not meant to just suffer as human. We're not meant to be sad and depressed. We're meant to enjoy life too. So Black Tourmaline says there's a saying that good fences make good neighbors. Well-being likewise requires healthy boundaries that respect everyone's uniqueness, similarities, and differences. The appearance of Black Tourmaline Spirit is a sign that now is the time to make sure those fences are neither impenetrable walls nor so porous and broken down that you start to lose track. So, not to make your walls too high, but not to leave yourself wide and open for attack, right? Um, it's invigorating to move between alone time and together time. Maybe you need to be with some extroverts for a while, or maybe you need a long evening alone with a good book. If you've been feeling tired lately, pay attention to whether you're yourself at some level. Giving too much, suffering from empathy overload. That's what I suffer from. I suffer from empathy overload sometimes. And or depending too much on someone else and crowding them. You may need some downtime to remind you that you are a human being and not a human doing. You are a human being and not a human doing. You do not have to earn love through perpetual self sacrifice. Okay, I'm going to repeat that. You do not have to earn love through perpetual self sacrifice. That is why my boundaries are enforced and important to me, because if you don't set boundaries with people, they are going to take advantage of you. You do not have to bend over backwards. You do not have to be in someone's face or um, allow codependency to create instability in your life. Because even if you're not a codependent person, you could attract people that are codependent. And because they're codependent, they will always try to make you feel guilty for wanting to have your interdependence, being um, standing on your own, being independent, having boundaries. People will try to make you feel bad about that. People will try to gaslight. I've been gaslighted in the last few days because I had a boundary set. They will try to make you feel like you're the blame. Why? All because you had a boundary. All because you respect yourself. Yeah. So just be mindful. That's why Spirit is saying use discernment Somebody may come in and disturb your peace, beloved, with their because they're in shadow energy. They don't have the awareness that you have. You've been putting the work in. You've been learning your lessons. Okay. So it says if you've been feeling tired, so you need to take a break. And it says you do not have to earn love through perpetual self-sacrifice, nor do you have to feel overwhelmed and needy. Healthy boundaries mean leaning on others in a balanced way, and Black Tourmaline Spirit is here to nudge you to be mindful of when you need time to yourself and when you need to be amongst those who accept you exactly as you are. And this is important. That last part, who accepts you exactly as you are. Let's clarify Black Tourmaline. Let's see. So there's an ending of a parasitic symbiotic relationship because somebody is taking and taking and taking and not getting anything in return. You see that? But there's a completion spirit says this is what spirit is saying. There's using discernment. Now this could be that somebody is going through a completion that's about to approach you. But it says honesty is essential. There's somebody here that there's Neptune, there's denial or deception. Again, um, when it comes to this true love connection, it could be that you could have thought somebody was your true love, but your higher self is wanting you to understand that maybe this situation was a spark. Yes, there was, you felt that spark, but there was a facade. There was something about it that you couldn't see because of these illusions, right? And that's why spirit is saying use discernment, or this could be somebody coming towards you with this energy. um Now, this could be a message that because you've learned boundaries, now you know what to look out for. You know not to accept less than you deserve. This could be that you've learned because it says, look to your inner strength. You're stronger than you realize. Let's see. I have true love. I have divine intervention. So, Spirit says that they're removing anybody parasitic, and there could be this energy of, an energetic match coming your way. But I'm also seeing third party. Hold on. Dreams mutual symbiotic. Tell me about this new love energy coming towards our collective. What are the messages? Obstacle, past life summit. Yeah, you're masculine. So what's happening is your masculine's the one that is not using their discernment. Now you're going to get information about this, and Spirit is saying, listen to us. We're trying to tell you what's happening with the masculine. We're trying to tell you that the masculine is finally seeing the truth. The obstacle was this masculine did not want to see the truth about a situation because he was in denial. So, what's this information that's coming in? But you're still needing to set boundaries. Yeah. The information is about some sort of addiction, emotionally addictive thought or codependency or toxicity. Spirit says, come out of your comfort zone. It says, know that you deserve to receive love, joy, and happiness. Thoughts. Yeah, your thoughts. You have some repetitive negative thoughts that they're wanting you to see past. A stalemate situation, they're saying that this is preventing you or this masculine from having this new start. Either your masculine is stuck in this repetitive, not wanting to come out of this false energy, or you as well, even though spirit is giving you insight. So you may have been getting downloads, you may have been getting messages in regards to your divine masculine, especially if you're in separation. Now, spirit may be telling you that he's coming towards you. Okay. Well, how many of you guys have been getting messages or intuitively feeling that this masculine is about to come towards you? Because if that's the case, there's some sort of warning here. It says we attract soulmates based on the lessons we need for growth. What do you want us to know about this masculine obstacle? What is this obstacle? That there is going to be an overcoming of an obstacle, and this overcoming of the obstacle will happen in divine timing. This person needs to overcome a fear. Oh, okay. Some of you guys, there's a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Doesn't matter. That's an Ace of Wands. If it's not an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, show us what the miracle and blessing is. Feminine. So the blessing comes for you. Your blessing comes with making a decision when you use discernment. So they're saying when you make this decision using discernment, it results in a blessing. But what is the decision that we're supposed to make? What are we supposed to do? What are we actually supposed to do? Because that's what Aquamarine was talking about. See? Yeah, see? If we use our discernment and if we pay attention to the details, we get a blessing, we get a miracle. And so they're saying basically, if you make the right decision, it leads to this, a blessing, even an engagement. Yeah, we have unexpected. Some of you guys, someone's coming in divine timing. I think that what Spirit is saying is that they've been trying to give you information and you haven't been paying attention to the details. You've been caught up and you're not really paying attention to what they're trying to tell you. Now, they could be saying that they're going to bring in a new love that is a blessing, but maybe they're trying to give you, insight on why something else didn't work out. And they could be telling you that it's because there was illusion there, that that person was leading you on and that person was basically, playing games with you. So there could be a beautiful new beginning that is a miracle and blessing for the feminine. Because when I clarify miracles and blessing, Spirit says that's for the feminine. When I clarify that, the Spirit says the feminine needs to use discernment and make the right decision. And when she does, she gets a gift from the universe and it's a new offer. We did see red flag and new love. So some of you guys, this is about using discernment, coming out of this false belief that maybe you're still attached to someone, letting that go so that you can have this beautiful new beginning. Spirit says lessons of Uranus, and the Spirit's asking you to forgive so that you can release this energy. They're also telling you to let go of an expectation. They said in divine timing, you have what you deserve. I'm also seeing that this masculine is holding back from you, and that could be why there's a stalemate. And that could be why Spirit is saying, okay, we're trying to let you know the reason why he's holding back is because he is still working through ending a parasitic symbiotic. Let me get more specific because there could be two groups of you guys. Tell me more about brand new love. Brand new love. There's deception when it comes to new love. About whether this person's a mutual symbiotic or not. Someone is not being honest or withholding information. Tell me more about brand new love. People dealing with new love, we attract soulmates based on the lessons we need for growth. So if you're dealing with a new person, or if you're trying to attract a new person, there's something with this connection on whether this person is a compatible person for you. There's a divine connection coming towards you, but there's deception attached to it. Clarify this deception energy. Yeah, something unexpected with this. So some of you guys may meet somebody that may already be in a relationship. There will be divine intervention though. Clarify mutual symbiotic. So if you're dealing with someone new, yeah, you may reject this. Your lesson is to reject this person if this person's not giving you equal give and take, or if this person's already in another relationship. Tell me more about people dealing with new love. Yeah, there's a lot of fears and limitations that you need to overcome. You could be with a water sign, there could be an epiphany about this water sign. Masculine. I'm also seeing that your masculine is dealing with a new love, and they are going to have some sort of epiphany that they're been lying to themselves, or they're being lied to. They may think that this is the one, this new love, but it says honesty is essential here. It says speak with truth, love, and truth. I feel like someone's about to communicate with you and tell you about something that happened. What is this person going to say? That they're leaving somebody. Why? They're setting a boundary because there's too much conflict. And this is the universe saying, yes, we're trying to help this person see the truth about a commitment. So some of you guys are dealing with somebody that's already married or already in a relationship. So that's the same energy. It could be a new person. It could be someone that you already dealt with before. Because this is what this is saying. Like there's somebody already in a relationship. That's the truth. But they need to see, either the truth is that this person needs to come out of that relationship because it's a facade, right? Or this person tells you the truth, right? They say, hey, I'm in a relationship, I'm in separation. I'm trying to leave this person, or I'm in the process of getting a divorce. Be careful, because that could be a way that this person, that could be a tactic that this person used to not allow anyone to get close. They want you to be able to get close enough but not too close, because that whole I'm in the process of leaving leaves room for them to say, oh well, I changed my mind. Be careful. That's not going to be for everyone, but I'm just letting you guys know if that is something that you've dealt with, or if there's someone you're communicating with that's telling you that they're in the process of getting a divorce, there's drama and there's conflict. Be careful. That could be dragged out. I don't know. I don't know if that's for someone specific, but that's showing up here. What are you helping them with? This masculine or the feminine? What is the assistance about? Self love. So yeah, they want you to make a healthy decision. That's why they keep saying use your discernment. Don't let your thoughts confuse you. Use your intuition. This decision is important because it brings in a blessing. I wonder if they're going to tell me what's this blessing? What is the blessing, and what is this miracle and blessing? So your miracle and blessing is the masculine. The fuck? You get the person that you want, or he comes back better or ready. I don't know. Or maybe the blessing in disguise is that you see this masculine for who they really are. I asked what the blessing is. They said the masculine. The fuck? I don't think that's a blessing, especially if he hasn't grown, if he's still acting childishly. If I masculine, that's a blessing. Divine intervention. Yeah, they're bringing him back. Someone wants it. So I get what they're saying. That's why they're saying pay attention to the details. You are going to be having a conversation with this person, and they're going to be telling you the truth about why they were being deceptive. Honesty is essential, and you're going to be triggered. And that's why Spirit is saying you remain calm. You are strong. They're also not going to tell you everything. You're going to have to read between the lines. But what does that mean? Because if they do come back asking for another chance, what are you saying to the feminine? Because you're saying make a good decision. Are you asking the feminine to take this offer or to reject this offer? Make that clear. Make that clear. Accept. Yeah, no more distance. Take a chance. They want you to take a chance. They want you to get out these addictive thoughts. So your negative thoughts are going to be why are going may cause you to make the wrong choice. And it could be, but in the past, they did this, but they did that, but this, but that. Or in the past, I was hurt. I don't trust this new person, right? Because for some of you guys, it could be a new person. For some of you guys, it could be somebody coming back wanting another chance. For the majority of you, it may be someone wanting to come back, but this is divine intervention. This person coming back is someone that the universe is wanting you to connect with for whatever reason. Clarify white flag. But again, there's that false mask. Okay, false beliefs from the past. Yeah. So you're going to be like, oh, but the past, because the past is bringing up these false beliefs. And these are the illusions. Now, like I said, it could be someone completely different that hurt you. Maybe past experiences, an ex-husband or ex-boyfriend. This newer person could be someone that you met that you never had a relationship with, but you're reconnecting with them. Or like I said, it could be someone that already hurt you, and you could be very guarded towards this person. But I don't know. It's just let go of the past, detach, and know that you are worthy of this opportunity. Get out of your pride and ego. Y'all gonna be pissed. I could see that you guys are kind of this is going to trigger you, this conversation. But Spirit says receive with love and appreciation and have faith. So this is it. There's some sort of blessing in disguise here. So what's in disguise? What's being hidden from us? Attraction. this person might be, yes, I see the trigger. I see you being angry. I see that. Or is it the masculine that's triggered? And that's why they're holding back. That's why they're saying pay attention to the details. Lessons of Uranus. It's like they're saying that to take this risk, but there is still some sort of secrecy here. There's still something here to pay attention to. That's why they're saying set a boundary. So they're saying take the offer, but know that this masculine is still dealing with something. There's still something else in the background that he's not revealing. And this, but why? Well, I don't understand why we need to take an offer when there's still something being hidden from us. Addictions, separation, reconciliation, and divine timing. It almost feels like you're dealing with someone that hasn't completely closed out a chapter. Either they're not completely divorced, they're not completely done, or there's still some sort of conflict with somebody that they've been their ex or whatever. So you may be the type to be like, I don't want to deal with this because you still got somebody, but they're saying, let me make sure. What should we do with this offer? What should we do with this offer? Take action. There's a new beginning. Have courage. So they want you to take the offer, meaning communicate, open the lines of communication, get to know this person, listen to this person, not necessarily jump into a relationship. They're not saying jump into a relationship. They're saying be open to reconciliation in the future. But if you're not open, if you're not open to this conversation, it's not going to happen. So they want you to be open to this conversation because they're saying that the conversation is going to be triggering. It's going to piss you off because this masculine is coming in with some sort of truth that you're not ready to hear, but you need to hear. And the truth is about somebody else that they were dealing with. They're going to be telling you why they ghosted or why they disappeared or why they chose the other person. And it might be a little bit uncomfortable because it's going to make you feel like you're an option. And essentially you are because this is a choice. Um, but everybody has the freedom of choice. So that's why they're saying use your discernment because it's not don't don't look at it don't look at the situation from a space where you're highly emotional, but understand that these decisions that this person made was due to the fact that there were addictions, right? You may be looking at it as I don't want to be an option. I don't want you now to want me just because somebody else didn't want you. Because that's how you might be looking at it. You could be like, well, you only want me because that other person didn't want you. But what if that other person and you worked out so that you wouldn't even be talking to me right now? You know what I'm saying? Like, but Spirit wants you to know that that happened the way it was supposed to happen. And that's because the universe intervened. Okay. So it was meant to happen like that. So if they chose somebody else, if they went towards someone else, or if they didn't choose you, or whatever your perception is based on your experience, it was supposed to happen that way. But you're gonna look at it like I, I'm I'm being treated like an option. I feel like they come in with wanting to choose you now. Now, if you're dealing with someone new that you've never dealt with before, this would just be you don't know if you can trust waiting. You don't know if you should wait on this person. You don't know if this person might go back, so that could be your fear. But what if they go back to that other person, right? Because you may be just meeting this person, just getting to know them, and they're kind of having some fights and battles with their ex. They may be having ups and downs with their ex, maybe in court or just in separation. And you could be worried that this person may go back, right? Like, oh, I don't know if I should invest because they may go back. And that's And that's understandable because that does happen, right? People do go back because I don't feel like this person's fully done. I'm not saying that they're with the other person, but it just feels like there's something still not dead yet. Like there's something that needs to be dead. Like no, you can't come back. Like you're dead. You can't come back to life. Stay dead. There's something here that kind of feels like this person had a habit of going back, or there's this awareness that there's not something's not finished. The divorce is not finalized. They still live in the same home. They're fighting over custody of children. Something. I don't know. Let me read what you guys are saying. Maybe you guys can give me insight. Hey Hagar, where's Hagar going? Why you leaving the chat, free? You got to go to work. Okay, let me know. Yeah, some of you guys are meant to heal somebody in this situation. You may not know this person yet. That's why I'm saying that if you meet somebody new, there will be red flags. You may need to just use discernment, but not necessarily shut this opportunity down, but maybe giving it time, not rushing, right? Because if you are meeting someone new or maybe reconciling, it just there's something that needs to be closed down. Yeah, see, Spirit says there will be justice. Someone here needs to get a divorce. That could be the problem. They're not divorced yet. And others of you guys, this is karmic justice, is saying change for the better. There's a change for the better coming your way. Okay. Tell me about this masculine. Why is this white flag here? Trust. See, the universe is saying trust. It says trust. The universe is asking you to trust that your needs will be met. There is a spiritual reason why you're experiencing this cycle. This is a good time to connect with your spirit guide. So the universe is saying trust, relinquish control. Well, why are you asking us to set boundaries and have discernment? You're showing us that there's deception. So what the fuck? Denial. Because your person's still in denial. Trust your instincts. It says, perhaps you're insisting that reality be something other than what it is. Yeah, Spirit says, look at this for what it is. Okay? Look at this for exactly what it is. All right. And it says, what are you refusing to see? Is better to live in truth than a lie. So Spirit's saying, just look at all the facts. Okay. And then or this could be your person that's living in, they're still in denial. And it says, trust your instincts. So are we going to have a reconciliation or not? It says networker. Reach out to the network of people that, yeah, they said, yes, you are, but you're going to need help. And the networker is the universe and your spirit guide. So they're saying, yes, you're going to have a reconciliation. Um, but the universe has to help. Why does the universe have to help? Because that person's still in denial. They are still settling. That's why I said I feel like there's something that's not completely over. That's why I said that this person's going to come back. They're going to communicate, but there's still a possibility that they're still attached to that other person. They may still go back, or there something hasn't completely closed out. That's why Spirit is saying you're going to need to use your discernment. Someone's going to come in, they're going to want to have another chance, but they are having some sort of issues with that person. So they're running towards you, right? And they're like, I want to be with you, but are you sure? Are you sure? Because if you go back to her, you know what I'm saying? Like it's something like that. They could go back. And you need to take your time. Because what universe wants you to do is they want you to be present so that you could be that reminder of why they don't need to settle for the other situation. But if you keep your distance, they're going to keep staying in that comfort zone. Your energy is needed to help this person to move out of that old stagnant relationship. But a lot of you guys are resisting your this contract or this relationship. So it's really making it hard for this person to take action, because if you're abandoned, let's just say you abandoned ship, you don't want to be with this person. Well, that person's not going to leave that relationship. You don't want to be with them. You see what I'm saying? I could understand if you're angry. I could understand if you're upset, but there is an opportunity for reconciliation. But you're going to have to be this person's friend. They could approach you like a friend, and that could be why you're mad, because you want this person to say, "I want to be with you. Let's do this." But this person may come to you and say, "Let's be friends," and they want to come tell you about the other bitch, and you might be like, "Bitch, I don't give a fuck about her." I'm just being honest. That could be so. You could be like, I don't want to know what you got going on with her. And that's what I'm saying. Like, that could be what frustrates you, because they may say, "Hey, let's be friends," and they may act like, they may try to act like, you, you know, let's just be platonic, or they may not address what they did. Don't be so focused on what they did. However, set boundaries, okay? Because that "let's be friends" can turn into friends with benefits really quick. Don't let that happen. You understand? So, um and this is for people reconnecting with old people and new people, because there's this new person that you may be coming across, and they could be saying, "Oh, I'm in the process of getting a divorce. Oh, I'm separated. Oh, I'm not with my baby mama. Oh, I'm not with my baby father." you know but we live together still. We're still, whatever they're telling you, right? Be careful. They're going to tell you, but they're still in denial. They're going to tell you, and it's not that they don't want to be with you, they do, but they're still kind of attached to that old situation, and spirit is trying to get them to detach, and they need you. Okay, so they may reach out to you, right? With this card, it says it may be time to create or reach out to your network of people. Spirit says receive with love and appreciation, and spirit is saying have faith. They say choose love. Why do you want us to receive this with love and appreciation when this shit is coming in with a bunch of drama? Because you're meant to help this person awaken. That's why you're meant to help this person have an epiphany and a breakthrough and a rebirth, and to help them to release and have that separation. But they need you there to reinforce the love that they have for you, to make it grow. But if you pull away, they're going to still be stuck in that denial energy, because they have a lot of negative thoughts. They have a lot of addictions that they need to work through. They may not feel good enough. Could be different reasons. And because they're confused, that's why spirit wants you to not project this person, to be open, but not too open. Okay, we're not. Spirit is not saying jump in bed, be with them. No, 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 no. And if they do come at you with sexy smexy, talking about they want to be physical, you need to set a boundary. We can't be physical. You're when you got to make up your mind. So don't get physical with this person. Don't feed into their addictions. They need to make the right decisions, and they can't do that unless you make the right decisions. Self-worth is very important. Okay, so you do have someone coming in. It's important that you set a boundary with this person, and this person may distance themselves if you do, again, but that's okay, as long as you know that you did the right thing. You still get this blessing. Now, if you set a boundary and this person's, and this you realize that this is not for me, this person's just, they haven't really changed, then that would be that your miracle and blessing is that spirit sends in the right person for you. For others of you guys, this would be like with patience. This person will eventually, and that's what they're going to be communicating with some of you guys, that they are leaving, but you just need to give them some time, because they have to get their shit together, paperwork, divorce, all of that. Move, it's going to require them to make a lot of changes, and that will require you to be a little bit patient. They may say, "I'm not ready to jump into another relationship." That might trigger you. So these are the scenarios that you need to be aware of. Use your discernment, beloveds. Tell us about miracles and blessings. Everything has its gifts. What's the miracle? Self-worth. Yeah, knowing your worth, knowing your value. The universe comes in with intervention. Release any self doubts. Come out of your comfort zone about what you can have and what you can't have. There's communication about a relationship coming towards you, information. Pay attention to the details. Pay attention to the messages you're getting from the divine, your higher self, your intuition. Come out of your ego, release ego and vanity and pride, and let go of control. Be mindful. There could be a earth sign coming towards some of you guys. Doesn't have to be. We have an epiphany about a reunion coming in, okay? Or a breakthrough. This could be a severing of a soul tie. Yeah, some of you guys, it's about someone saying, I'm severing a soul tie, or you're realizing it's time to cut the cord, okay? You're coming out of confusion. You're seeing something for what it really is, finally ending the cycle and being able to move on to something new. And then what you move on to is wish fulfillment. All right. So those are your messages. I thank y'all for watching. I hope that was helpful. Please leave me a comment. Please like the video. I will be on again, maybe tomorrow, maybe what's today? Thursday? Yeah, I might come on tomorrow mornings. I usually come on between 7 and 8 in the morning. Um, Thank you guys once again for watching. I do, Spirit wants me to put one last message of advice. You are stronger than you realize. Some of you guys are going to cut the cord. Yeah, like attracts like. Yeah, you got to cut the cord. It says, if you long for love, be more loving, practice compassion. And then I have embrace your emotions. Ooh, it says, allow your feelings to be surface and be accepted. It says, see things from a fresh perspective. You need to see what you're attracting and see what you how you want to attract a different type of relationship. What is it about you that you need to change to attract what it is that you want? And it's a simple acts of kindness. Listen to your heart, okay? Listen with your heart. Are you? It says you're listening, but you need to listen with an open heart. So, like I said, someone's about to communicate. You do want to show them kindness. You do want to be careful with going off, being angry, be diplomatic. Listen to whatever they have to say and use your discernment on what decision you need to make. This is part of your life purpose. Spirit says what is meant for you will not leave you as long as you keep pushing forward. So, what is meant for you, you won't have to fight too hard for it. You understand? Some of you guys will be cutting the cord. Some of you guys will be patient with this person coming in. But just know that what is meant for you cannot leave you. All right, that's what this card says here. And that is your final message. Have a wonderful day, beloveds. Bye.